Hello, YouTubes! So, welcome to our Saturday video, and it is, of course, Risk. So, I'm going to press the big green button, and I'll see you when I find a fight. Okay, so we're in. So we have Cat Mode, it's Ibeland. I think I've showed this one before as one of the bot matches I've done in the past. Now, where do I want to go? Might depend where Red wants to go, because if Red goes up here, I'm probably not going to go in here. Try for this one. I can stack on there. Back off an alliance, fine, whatever. I suppose I should do the politicals. See, my 5 stack that I'd really want to put my capital on is here in the middle of no place. Doesn't really help. I'd want to put it on somewhere where I've got a chance of using it to hold, which is going to be there or there. Or there. Right, Red went over there. So they decided to put theirs in the middle of no place. I think I'm going to go here. Because then I can stack troops on this one, move them in, and then move any troops. Ooh, Black's going to challenge Red. Why do I have the feeling Yellow's going to challenge me then? No, Yellow's being smart, they're going down there. White went over there. That's fine, that's fine. My first objective is try and get this. Don't think I can get it in one turn. 2, maybe. Okay, Red, what's your plan? Was it fixed card bonuses? Yes, it's fixed, okay. So territory bonuses are going to be quite useful. I can see why 2 folk are going up here. It's a 1 point hold because of this blizzard here. So you only have to defend here. Having a 2 in there. I mean, if I've got any troops here or here, I can just stack a bunch in and try and go through. Who immediately tries to slap Black. You realise Black's got a stack there that they can just hit you with, but anyway. Moving on. 4v2? Didn't get away with it, didn't think I would. You're gonna do a 6v4? There's no way they're getting that, but I guess they had to try. So we get 5 troops again next turn, so we're on there, we get 8 again. So I can definitely knock out those 2, but can I take that one? So we go like 8v3. Hope that we have at least 5 troops left, so you take them too. Sorry I'm offline our alliances. So I figured Black might quit. red just slapping them right at the start there. I mean, they really messed up. They could have gone there, and they still could have challenged red. But been a little bit more separated and just not such a big target. But red is basically super weak right now. It's kind of tempting me to put my 5 troops here and go in here and challenge them. Now, how did yellow have so many troops there? Starting troops 4. Let's start their turn there. Bonus for occupying 9 territories, 3 troops. Bonus for controlling 1 capital, 2 troops. Starting as player 4 equals 1 troop. So yeah, they got 6. They seem to have a lot more than... I guess they had like 6 on the capital, but 6 on that'd be 12. I mean, they took that and they lost literally 0. No, because they have to have had 13. They still have 1 there. They have 12 there. But they were getting a chance to move, and yeah. I mean, I suppose they could have had an 8 stack like White has, but so red finally securing a bit more power there. I need to continue working on getting my territory up here. Okay. It's not the most secure. A 3's nothing. I mean, the bot could break me. Red could stack through there and break me. Black bot beating up yellow there. I mean, yellow's going for that because that's a 2-point hold. Because this blizzard, which protects this one for red, also protects this side for yellow. It also makes this one into a 3-point hold instead of a 4-point hold. Same with this blizzard, makes this one a 3-point hold instead of a 4. Now, I've got this bonus which is giving me +4, so I should get 9 next turn. I'm thinking I probably wanna like maybe take this. It's a 3-point hold, no, 2-point hold, because I'm already holding here, which means that one's held. So I only have to hold there and there. So red gonna finish securing their bonus. Okay. This is where I get worried because they're basically in a position to come through and go for me now. I'm going to put a couple of troops on this one to grab a card. And I'm going to split the rest on my borders here, try and secure them somewhat. That attack there just for a card, not doing anything offensive, just taking a card. Move that down there. Move that away from red's border. Not that it was a threat, but the more I reduce any perceived threat at this point, the better. I still think my best bet is to move in here for my next potential bonus. Right, no card trade yet. The red looks strong with a 17 guarding their 1 point of attack on their bonus. If you've got a stack of like 20 odd troops, you'll probably get through that. If that 17 was on a capital, you'd need about 30 troops. Probably more to get through because you get a defense bonus on a capital. So my 10 here looks weaker, but actually requires about as many troops to break as that 17 does. Heck, that 8 probably needs as many troops as that 17 does. If it was a capital. So what's Red's plan now? They've got their first bonus. Are they going to maybe try take this one? It's the second bonus and links back to that one. They can then move that 17 down to like there. Be right on my doorstep. No, they need to leave it there because they can still get attacked by black from there. They've got a stack here. They can start working on this one. Which again links back into theirs. Puts in a position to attack me, attack down here. That wouldn't be a bad bonus for them to take. They're going for that one. They're actually going to break me, are they? All because I hit their freaking one down there. They're going to break me. They're just going to be jerks like that. Okay, fine. You want to do it that way? Let's do it that way. I'll just slap you out of here. I don't care. Shit, whatever. Yellow going, oops. Yeah, I don't care. I couldn't break that 8. 6v8 is a guaranteed loss. I just lose troops. There's no point in me trying to hit that. Red was so upset about me hitting that one down there for a card that he's just wrecked me up there. I still don't have a card trade. I just have to hope my capital survives long enough for me to get a card trade, and then I can probably take my bonus back. In the meantime, because Red decided to break me instead of focusing on like maybe taking another bonus, it made both of us weaker while everybody else is just going to start rolling ahead. I mean, technically he's still in the lead, but that's only because he's holding 2 capitals. He's probably planning to try and take my capital, but so yellow is now holding 2 capitals. So they'll probably start catching up on red. They really need to be shoring up their defences, not worrying about attacking me, but what you gonna do? That's what they've decided. They had a card trade on 4, lucky gets. I'm gonna lose my capital here. So that's all going in there, it's just gonna come straight through here. I'm gonna put it there. Oh, they're gonna try and hit that way. Yeah, so I'm still losing my cap. Can't hold it, but it's a bonus. A 6. I needed a 10. 6 isn't going to be enough to retake the capital. I'm pretty much out of this game now. Red's basically done that. Don't know why they put the big pile troops anywhere that way. They should have just put them on the 8. And they could have taken that whole bonus. Probably taken that whole bonus too. I guess they wanted to make sure they had enough. I guess troops here, hit this. Maybe hit this. It'll use up all of them, but I mean, I can't do anything about that. Assuming that survives, which it won't, because Red's going to immediately break it next turn if they don't take it outright. Yeah, +5, so I'd get 8. 6 from the card trade. So 14. Only have 15. Maybe I could take the capital back. Wouldn't have enough left to defend it, but maybe? But again, that assumes Red doesn't just plough through all of this. Now they could be trying to pass to get these 2 capitals because they're both currently relatively weak. So you put a stack there, you can hit here, 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 game over. But they need a pretty big stack for that. I mean, 1, 2, 3, you need about 7 to get through there, so that's 10, 11, and say about another 15, so like 26. Probably want about 30 troops to make sure you can get through that. They're not going to have 30 to put on that 4. Maybe on that 5, right, so they're going 20 there. So that 21's immediately breaking me down there, as we said they would. Now they're going to try and claim that bonus, or are they going to try and cap rush it? Okay, take my card trade. So I don't get the bonus, I've got 9. 10v5 on a cap, is that going to be enough? No, probably not. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over here, and we're just going to hit that. That. Why not? Dead anyway, might as well just be a nuisance to the guy who's killed me. On his next turn he's going to put troops there and he's just going to take them, so it's like game over. White's already quit. So, black quit, they're a bot. White's quit, they're a bot. So, yellow, me and red are the only humans left in the game. Right now I'm in last place. So yeah, red takes them, they win, they get first place. Yellow has probably potentially less territory and less troops than me at the end of that, so maybe I get second, but that was the only real reason to take that, was to basically have territory. Oh hooray, I actually have another card trade and it's actually a bigger one this time. Still not enough. White's MIA, so we'll have to wait till it reaches the point where it decides the bot's taking over. So yellow's defending their remaining cap. Is there any way for me to retake that capital? If I got an 8 card trade, we'll get 3, 4 maybe from territories. Honestly, not sure. If I need to slow down red, I've got to try and retake that cap. There's just no other way about it. But then they're going to be able to immediately take it back again, because they're going to have like a huge stack right there. 4 troops plus 8, 12 on there, 13. That's probably enough to take it. I also want to stick a couple of troops on there to try and take that. No, let's do it. Shoo! That is not going to defend out. We're going to take that back, and we're going to risk it. Man, I was about to try. I say red's just immediately going to take that back again. But keeps the game going for a little bit longer. Red just like slapping people. They're like playing like they're playing against bots. I mean, 2 of them they are now, but yeah, they. You'll sometimes find with the people that practice a lot against bots. I mean, I do that myself, but when they come to playing against real people, they like forget that real people might hold grudges. They might get annoyed. I said they immediately like just went after me the second I like touched one of their territories down here, and I only did that to get a card. That's like total normal behaviour. And they were like, "Oh, how dare you attack me!" Rawr! And like smash. So yeah, 14's coming across and taking the capital again. And they're probably going to take this bonus in the process. And they're going to start working on yellow. Right, they left a bigger stack on it this time. That's fine, I'll just hit that one. You haven't beaten me yet, Red. I mean, you're gonna, but you haven't. I could have done with this being like exponential card trades, because on that last one, instead of getting 8, I would have had like 20. And I probably would have actually put them there and slammed through that 19, took his 2 capitals, taught him a lesson. But because it's fixed, there's not really anything I can do. You actually need to have territory bonuses, because the card bonuses aren't going to do anything. They're going to slow roll a 7v7? It's risky because you can have that happen. Right, so putting troops on there. Troops on there. And some on there. Looks like they're planning to kill me now. Yellow's angry. Right, so they've left that capital exposed. But to reach it, you'd have to go through that stack. Which you can't do. Just gonna have to do that and hope I get it. Sure, dumb luck, get it. Okay, yellow's getting a bit annoying. Maybe I should mute him. Hoping the black bot was going to break them, but it didn't have enough troops for it. Red's going to slam through here next turn, and they're no way going to let me hold a bonus. Assuming yellow doesn't break me first. Phew, 50 stack, that's way more than enough they need to kill me, so bye bye. Right, you know what, dude, shut up. Beginner. Novice, beginner, novice. Okay. So everybody was in about my sort of league. I think I could have challenged Red if they hadn't, like, broke me immediately right at the start. And they only did that because I hit one of their territories. Ooh, I dared to hit one of their territories. Yeah, to grab a card. I wasn't even, like, anywhere near their borders. It was no challenge to them, but whatever. You can't tell how people are gonna be, but it's just life. Right, so that's going to be it for today. And so we'll have Fortnite on Monday. So hope to see you there and see you in the wilds.